Today's game is brought to you by our fine sponsors, Axe Screen and Window Repair, At a Glance Window Treatments, BPC Architecture, Brock Insurance, Congdon and Coleman Insurance, David Goodman Tile, Don Allen Ford, Fairgrounds Restaurant, Furry Friends of Nantucket, Harper Fuel Oil Corporation, Humphreys Electric, Enquire and Mirror, Island Carpets, Island Lumber, Island Pharmacy, Island Variety, Joe Rapaki CPA, Game Appliance, Killen Real Estate, Lindsay Inc., Matticat Marine, Martinberg Painting, Nantucket Airlines, Nantucket Booster Club, the Nantucket Civic League, Nantucket Electric, Nantucket Insurance, Rick's Paint and Maintenance, Santos Rubbish Removal, the Sea Grill, and Sign Here.
And now the good and the bad of playing a game during vacation week. The good is that the sun is shining. The girls are ready to go. It's about 11:25. The bad is a lot of the girls aren't here, Chris. What's going on?
Well, a lot of the girls aren't here, and I'm following right behind the buttery voice of Jules. I believe it's kind of remind me of Jim Nance there, and doing the Masters, buttery voice. And what we have here is a New Bedford squad that was in a rebuilding mode last year and handled the Nantucket Whalers with ease. Is coming over here this afternoon with a record of 5-0-1. Having defeated the Vineyard twice, 13-7 and 19-17, so clearly an offensive juggernaut. They've already defeated New Bedford 15-5 on a one-sided affair, and I believe Nantucket lost to New Bedford earlier. And they also beat Bridgewater Raynham. So you add in to that cake mix 9 starters for the Nantucket Whalers who aren't here, including Kara Garufi, Kara Godleski, Monica Fales, Megan Fales, MJ Caro, Maya Kodalak, Isabel Day, Logan Larrabee, and Carolyn Canetti. I might have missed one or two. And you basically are setting up a relatively inexperienced team that's looking to get a W with absolutely no chance of coming out here with a victory on a vacation week, which really is a double whammy and something that has got to change in the future. And I'm not saying get rid of Dartmouth on the schedule, but you just can't schedule a home game with a team that's coming here with basically, according to the coaching staff, 5 first-year players who will play a significant role, including one player, it's her 3rd week. And you're going to put them up against a team that banged home 19 goals against Martha's Vineyard, who's averaging over 15 a game. And unfortunately, we're here for a very short afternoon because I see running time.
Well, the situation is that the spring season is so short, and the weather on Nantucket is so unpredictable that they have a period of time to get the games in. The girls' schedule is already cut from 18 to 16 games because of the scheduling conflicts. I'm not sure if Eve Dartmouth is a league game, so I don't know if we could knock them off the schedule. If they're a league game, you got to play them. But the reverse of that is that the athletic department is trying to get teams to compete during the vacation week. The softball team is away at a tournament, a 2-day tournament. Baseball played last Saturday. I think they play next Saturday. You got a couple of boys lacrosse games coming up. We're going to be here Friday for one. So the thing is, you got to get the frame of mind to vacation week. Yeah, there's no school, but there is sports, and that's going to be hard on Nantucket because on Nantucket, you know, being an island, the people just want to pack up, get on the first boat out of here, and go somewhere. And it's kind of hard for the athletes, and so choices have to be made. You play the games or not play the games, and it's, as you say, it's tough playing without a full squad. That's not fun. It
is tough, and it can be demoralizing, especially for some of these first-year players, or in this case, first-week players, where they want to have a positive experience. Now, I get the feeling from the Dartmouth coaching staff. Head coach is a gentleman by the name of Scott Richards, a good guy. This is his 2nd year as head coach. He's been with the program for 5 years. He's a Salem State Viking grad in 1992. So I don't expect him to put his foot on the pedal and rub it in, but if you want to generate interest, if you want to generate fan support, you want to have people come out and watch you play, having a game like this not only being played but also on TV, where the spread in Las Vegas has got to be somewhere around 2 touchdowns. It's just not a good environment for student athletes.
2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. So we got the over and under at 16.
Yeah, I would say, but it's just not fair, and I feel for some of the rookie players like a Francis Stedman a Dakota Dragon, a Kobe Moore, Emma Goodnow. You know, these are players that are the future of the sport, and you don't want to have them just get absolutely slammed coming out of the gate. And unfortunately, it is what it is. The game has to be played. It's a frustrating day all around, considering the events in Boston yesterday. So good luck to the Whalers, and let's hope we have a clean, well-officiated game by Bill Doherty, internationally known, and Una Williams from the Sandwich area.
Okay, getting ready for the face-off. I'd like to mention a couple fine sponsors who bring you today's game.
And remember, here at Geno 99, we're not going anywhere. You'll still be able to find all your favorite Whaler Sports home games right here on Channel 99, but we are also offering our new Visitor Network TV. Visit visnet.tv for more information. If you have friends or relatives coming to visit and you're just not quite sure where to send them, or you get tired of their irritating questions, send them to visnet.tv for where to shop, where to dine, lodging, upcoming events, transportation activities, real estate information, fun facts, and trivia. That, again, is visnet.tv, Visitor Network TV on Channel 99, coming in May.
We'll take a short break and be back with the opening face-off. Okay, we're getting underway here, and we're set in the booth. I hope they're set down on the field. Nantucket going a lot of young players, Chris. Maybe a star will be born today, Chris.
Well, I noticed, for example, Olivia Slade faced off, so she's moved up to the midfield. The two studs for Dartmouth is 13, Emily Quinn, only a sophomore, and junior Nicole Seamus. I didn't quite catch her number. Notice right there, number 20, switching hands. Something that Nantucket would desperately needs to learn.
Oh, she left her.
Yeah, I really think the coaching staff for Dartmouth is going to take their foot off the pedal. They know going into it what to expect. Like I said, they handled Nantucket last year pretty easily with a full squad. Oh, there's a nice save. Boy, we heard that last game. Kate Free was save number 1. The good thing about this, if they do score a lot of goals, our fine sponsors, and Jim Nance in the booth here today is going to be able to rattle off a lot of the sponsors' name here, Coach, so that's a good thing. Una with the early call right down here. Una Williams from Sandwich Mats will be running quite a bit to pick up the pace with Bill Doherty on the other side. Bill Doherty known as Circles.
Bill just made it to midfield there as we got ready for that one.
Starting out, opportunity. Olivia Slade taking it right down the pipe. Possibly the first goal, backhand shot. Hit the pipe.
Great move. Great move by Olivia.
Dartmouth shares their goaltending responsibility this year in the nets. I believe it's Makaya Korea. I don't know if it's from the Korea family as in the Nantucket Koreas, but they have two fine goalies. They split time. Their defense is their weak. They give up a lot of goals, but they also score a lot, averaging over 15 a game, giving up about 12 to 14 a game. Excuse me, 12 a game, including 17 to the Vineyard on the road. Dartmouth will retain possession of the ball on the far side. Bill Doherty barking out orders. Beautiful Tuesday afternoon. That game, this game will be seen what day, Coach?
We're watching it Thursday evening.
Thursday evening.
And then it'll be in the loop also, and then it's on the internet, genotv.com.
I'm liking that Channel 99. I checked it out for the first time this week. I was in the dark ages, didn't know about the switch until Gino pulls me over on the side of the road, told me get my act together and go to Channel 99. Oh, nice spin dodge, move to the left hand, wheeling and dealing. Boy. Yep, just they're very patient. I really think Dartmouth's going to be good eggs here. Good opportunity for them to get some of their less experienced players. If you look over at the bench, it looks like they got about 10 or 12 on the thing. Number 21, that could be Nicole Seamus Jr. Kate Freed, though, stood tall earlier, Gino.
This is tough here.
I'm giving her a right skate save. Right here.
This is difficult.
Yep. Shot low, shot wide.
She did go right, wide
How
right.
How many goals can you score if the shot's wide?
None.
That's correct. I don't care if you roll the ball. You got to get the shots on net. Men, women, doesn't matter. Good break for Nantucket. Still 0-0 a few minutes into the game. Up in this... Came around from behind, number 20, score. We saw a lot of that from behind the net moving left to right across the front last game, and we're going to turn it over to Jules, better known as Jim Nance, for a fine sponsor after that goal.
Don't forget you can join our sponsors here on Geno 99 by calling 508-825-8817. Get your ad mentioned during games and also get your phone number and logo showing 24 hours a day in the top right corner of the screen. For as little as $15 a week, you can feel good knowing you're helping to bring Whaler sports to TV, online, and now streaming live to your mobile device from Geno 99. Again, that number is 508-825-8817.
Good example, Olivia Slade. She just out-fought and out-hustled the Dartmouth player for that ball. Good job. You're never going to see less than 110% from Olivia during the game.
Let's see if Olivia gets a shot here now open. Whistle, right outside the circle.
Got to like that running clock, though. 21 left here in the first half. 1-0 Dartmouth. Olivia with an opportunity. I say she goes bottom right for the goal. She goes right in the middle of her chest, but
Oh, look at her fight.
loose ball. Nicely done. Now that's good hustle. Whammer. Number 10 for Nantucket. That's who I see. Is that correct?
That's number 10.
Beautiful.
I have Sam Freed.
Sam Freed.
Kate Freed in the net, helping her sister out. Sam gets a loose ball in front. Rams at home 1-1. Mr. Nance,
That
another
big
fine
goal
sponsor.
brought to us by?
Don Allen Ford, still Nantucket's only full-service dealership and auto repair center. 24-hour towing and roadside assist, now available at 228-0134. And don't forget, no appointment necessary for their quick lane service. Visit donallenford.com for more information.
Well, if Dartmouth's defense is
Weak.
their weak point, we
Yeah.
could have a nice, double-digit scoring on both sides.
Yeah,
That would
we
be
could.
interesting.
Now, just think for a minute on a beautiful day here. Think of Kara Garufi, Kara Godleski, the two Fails girls, MJ, Isabel Day, Maya, Logan, Carolyn Canetti. Now you got a ball game.
Yeah, you're correct.
Just think in your heyday if they took you off the varsity baseball team. I mean, that team was destined for an L. They throw you on the mound, they got a boxer's chance.
But I'm looking for a star to be born here today.
I see Sam Freed and Olivia dominating as much as they can. Number 1 also helping up, Shelley Colpitts. Had a nice game last time with the ball, dishing off to the side. Coaching staff yelling for Nantucket. Dartmouth coaching staff asking their defensive players to put some pressure on the ball, which is a perfect thing to do with an inexperienced team, not necessarily with Freed and Colpitts, but some of the younger players, you want to pressure them to turn the ball over. Nantucket operating behind, Freed coming around right to left, looking. Green in the zone. Is that the auto zone, Dick?
Yeah, I don't understand that call.
Whatever it is, I like it because Freed, Sammy's moving over in front of the net for a shot.
That's sort of like a basketball call there when the center doesn't chase his man around. He just
On net.
stands right in the bucket.
Big save.
Yep, good kick save. Got it with the right boot and the skate. And that was a fine save in there by Makaya Korea. For all you Korea family members out there, you want to check the Dartmouth lineage, see if you got any family members traveling over. Could be your distant cousin right there. Pass up front, right down here on your radio dial, moving right to left, Dartmouth. Generally a high-octane offense, not much on defense. Fine defense being played so far by 43 for Nantucket. Frances Stedman. That's her 3rd week on the lacrosse field and showed pretty good skills right there, Dick.
A lot of whistles in this one. But the thing is that the clock keeps running on the whistles, Chris. So we don't. Why don't the boys do that, Chris? When you blow the whistle, the boys go. Why don't you just keep the clock running too?
It's a good question because I'm paid to do full 12-minute stop time. Opportunity.
You can't
here for
work that
Dartmouth.
in, huh?
Shot.
Oh,
Good save. Save number 3 for Kate Freed.
I saw the boot on that one.
See, this is where you're going to see a little bit of inexperience. 19 Green looked like applying a little pressure with the stick, better known as a cross check to the back.
Yeah, that'd be Nantucket's ball.
Yep, 43 right down here in front of us. Frances Stedman with the ball, looking for some help. Showing some good speed. Keep moving, don't stop. Keep moving till you feel the pressure. Yep, she fell asleep there. Just a little inexperience.
yelled at her.
Dartmouth now turns defense into offense, getting into the middle of the field. This doesn't look good. Shot, nice save. Save
big
number
save,
4. You
yeah.
can see Dartmouth wants to just keep shooting on the net.
Good, good. Oh.
Dartmouth ball.
That was a beautiful save, though.
Notice Una Williams has got mittens on her hand, or wrist warmers or something, and a winter hat. She doesn't get over here very much because it's not that cold.
Did you notice? Did you watch any of the Red Sox this weekend?
I watched a little bit.
The
Shot, score.
the
13.
Tampa Bay manager kept gloves on the whole weekend.
They're softer from Florida. Unfortunately, Emily Quinn, sophomore, with the goal, making a 2-1 with 17 minutes to go, and the buttery Jim Nance will take over with a fine sponsor.
That goal brought to you by Brock Insurance. Albert G. Brock Insurance Company, wanting to wish each and every student the very best possible year. Brock Insurance is here to provide you with all of your insurance needs. Call 228-0104. Brock Insurance.
Now, for those of you that don't know Jules Embry-Pellerin is a voice actor, professional voice actor. We have the luxury of having him here today. Hopefully we'll see him more in the future, Dick. It's going to put us to shame.
It's embarrassing working with a professional.
We're just
Something I've never.
Nobody's got a voice like you, though, Dick.
Yep. Jules is obviously from Nantucket and a voice actor. It's nice to have him up here.
Do you have a CD player? Can we play a little of that at halftime and check it out?
Uh-oh, shooting space down low on 43. Now notice in that case, Stedman came from way on the other side of the field to come over to either double up, but she's going off outside the arc. Dartmouth's going to have an opportunity to go up 3-1 with 16 minutes to go. Get that fine sponsor lined up if Freed is unable to make the save here.
When they stop it like this here and they move people around, remember that game we used to play as children? At least I did. We used to call it Mother May I, May I move over here? May I move back over here?
That was before electricity, Dick. I don't remember that game.
Oh,
that's well done.
Jeez.
That's well done. Bang, bang, bang. And again, you're going to see some inexperienced defensive play by the Whalers, and unfortunately, sharp, crisp, short passes like that are going to turn into golden scoring opportunities. And Jules, that goal was brought to us by
Island Pharmacy, conveniently located across from Stop and Shop. Give a call 228-6400 or visit islandrx.com. Island Pharmacy. Island Variety, located in Freedom Square. Call 228-6883 or visit islandvariety.com for gifts and accessories, party favors, and decorations for all ages and occasions. Island Variety.
the variety of the scoring there. I think it's 3 different goals scores for Dartmouth.
Wow.
Olivia losing the face-off there. Still scrapping. I like the leadership there. Olivia, Cole Pitts, and Freed up top on the offense. Down low, Nantucket playing some defense. Oh, somebody fell sound asleep. I think it was number 18, Juliet Lefebvre. Got a match up. Now she's back in good position. Well done. Good hustle to get back in. You can't lose your player. Oh, she's just snaking in there. Number 13, one of their studs, Emily Quinn, only a sophomore. Quick little jitterbug up front. Face dodge.
Oh.
That'll slow her down. Late whistle. Reacted.
Right in there.
Yeah,
No,
but
no, they didn't see it. There's
I
no
know.
call on the whistle. Now,
Ah,
now they're going to put her
Oh,
off.
refs can't do that. You can't react. You got to see the infraction, then blow your whistle.
Oh, he didn't give her a penalty though, so he didn't react that way.
Freed now looking at direct shot by stud Emily Quinn, sophomore. Oh, hard
Nice.
shot,
Ooh.
nice save. She's going to be good. She's got
All
some.
right, come on, girls.
I like that 13. She's going to be aggressive. Only a sophomore. She get a little bit stronger because you can see she's got some good, strong, muscular legs. Doesn't look like her hands, the arms don't look to be quite the same muscular size, but she's going to be a strong player. Great shot in there.
Here we go.
Fine save, the 5th save by Kate Freed.
Go.
Lizzie Thayer going right. Why blow the whistle?
What?
Lizzie's going to be a star to be made. First year experience, though, has played quite a bit down in the youth program, getting a lot of playing time so far, especially in today's game.
That's it, go.
Olivia Slade showing no mercy, just bouncing it wide. Notice how she's all right-handed, though. Got to develop that left side. She's moving left to right constantly to her strength. Got to develop that offhand. Olivia back in there playing some defense, hustling, good body position. Needs some help from her friends. Number 10 for Nantucket just standing there. Sam Freed now coming in to help. Good job, double the ball. Katie also in there helping out. Whalers down 3-1, a respectable 3-1. 13 and a half minutes to go, Dick. Not bad so far.
If they don't give up, it's going to be good. You know?
Yeah, you don't want to give up that sort of spurt where the team scores like 6 goals in 5-minute type of thing.
Just keep their head high and keep fighting.
That's
Make
good
Dartmouth
passing
earn
by
them.
Dartmouth. Little face dodge, dish it out wide. Now she's a shooter. Looking, slowing it down. Nice roll dodge in tight. Another face dodge, coming left to right shot. You can tell. You can smell it coming. She's the shooter.
Yeah, she
Goal
just
number 4, 13:02 left. You could see the minute she got it, she just was not going to give up that ball. Sensed an opportunity to score a face dodge and stick dodge right up front. Goal brought to us by
Nantucket Airlines. We're all about this island. Call 1-800-635-8787 or visit nantucketairlines.com for schedules, fares, and other information. And speaking of voices, as a Cyrus Pierce School alum, I was blessed to have Mr. Herman as my math teacher in the 96 to 97 school year. And my older friends, my older brother, informed me ahead of time.
warned you.
Well, he has a little bit of an accent, so just know. I said, well, all right, he's from New England. I'm used to New England accents. He says, no, not like Mr. Herman. He's going to teach you not variables and patterns, but variables and patterns. So just be ready for that. And the first day, sure enough, variables and patterns.
That's it. Yeah, he's unique. So that must have
Are
been.
you saying, Jules, that I need a voiceover, or do I need a voice teacher?
No, I think you could definitely, that accent, nice.
Oh, gosh.
Look at her scrap, though. Olivia,
Look, I know.
she just has to develop the left hand. As she's gone to left to right both times that she's gone in the last few minutes. Develop that offhand, you become twice as
There's
deadly.
that pass.
Yeah, good outlet, but Nantucket hustling back in there. Good effort getting back on D. Julie Lefebvre on the far side.
She goes again.
Interesting, Chris. The officials swap sides of the field here during the half. Usually they do it half to half. I didn't see that happen, but all of a sudden Doherty's on our side of the field.
Yep. That's Tia on the far side helping out. Yep, ground balls Dartmouth. Ground balls Dartmouth.
It's a big part of the game.
Tia helping out.
Needs help in that area.
Oh.
Yep. Tough one.
That
Notice
was
the
too
shots
easy.
are coming right in tight. Some face dodges, some stick dodges. Nantucket sort of going for that first stick dodge. You can see him start to drag a little bit on the Whalers' end of the field here. And Nantucket now down, I believe that's 5-1. And that goal brought to us by
Cowboys Meat Market. Nantucket's only a full-service butcher shop and deli, all natural and organic meats, ground fresh every day, gourmet takeout, beer and wine. Voted Nantucket's best deli, located at 7 Bayberry Court. Call 228-8766. Cowboys.
Cowboys and Indians here, and unfortunately the Cowboys are winning. Nantucket down 5-1 with about 11 and a half to go. Dartmouth just made some changes, though. They did send in a couple of players off the bench, 3 in fact. So perhaps we're seeing a few of their...
Didn't you have that backwards? Isn't it the Dartmouth Indians as opposed to the Nantucket Indians?
I don't know. Is it, whatever is politically correct, I guess. These days, whatever you do, you get
When
in
I was a
trouble.
kid and Harvard played Dartmouth, they were the Dartmouth Indians, yes. Maybe it has changed.
Fine face dodge in there for Nantucket and a nice outlet. Shelley Colpitts
Come on, girl.
slowing it down a little bit for Nantucket. Nothing wrong with that. Just take a little steam out. Tavia O'Keefe
You know, Nantucket has some chance to put a few goals on. You know, if it was 5-2, 5-3, it'd be a lot better, right? They could use a goal here, and they've had the chances.
Yeah,
on
they
the
had a
Dartmouth
couple of
defense.
shots on there. And also, don't forget, Kate Freed also has made 5 stellar saves for the Whalers. Outlet. Hustling back on defense for Nantucket, Maddie Randall. Forced the errant pass. Now back to the middle of the field. 3 Whalers sort of converging on one player, which means someone's going to be open for Dartmouth. Ball down, ground ball. Good effort in there. Shelley Colpitts running into a little bit of a roadblock. Now over here, Lizzie Thayer's wide open right down in front of us, a little bit to the left. Move to the ball, bad pass. Don't give up on it though. She just hung her head after the pass. Far side, bingo. Yeah, you can see that. Shelley knows it. Lizzie was open. She didn't move to the ball, I have to say, so I don't blame Shelley entirely, but the pass was too far to the inside. Dartmouth turned defense into offense.
Great shot there, though.
Yep.
Matticat Marine at 228-1163 or visit matticatmarine.com. Still Nantucket's only full-service marina, servicing the island for over 40 years at 20 North Cambridge Street. That number again is 228-1163, Matticat Marine.
No matter what the sport, whether it's basketball, lacrosse, you can't stand and wait for the ball to come to you. A football player is a good example. When they make that pass, you don't want to stand there. They move to the ball. Basketball, you move to the ball because it can get intercepted, and that's a perfect example of that, Dick. You got to move to the ball. You see it in the boys sometimes. They get lazy, and next thing you know, a guy steps in and steals it.
Yeah, you telegraph the pass, and as you say, if you telegraph the pass, then you got to become the aggressive one. And if you just sit there and wait for it, then it's an easy interception like that there. What impressed me about that, after the interception, 19, first time seeing her moving with the ball, she moves right down, takes a good shot with the left hand. We haven't seen too much left hand action on either team today. Maybe she's a natural lefty, but I think that froze the Nantucket goalkeeper, Freed. She just was looking right all the way, and it went right up over her shoulder nicely.
Yeah, unfortunately. We're hearing the sirens. Rattles me a little bit after yesterday. Sounds like fire department.
You know, you mentioned yesterday. The sad thing about yesterday, in the retrospect, is that sports is supposed to take you away from all your problems. You know, you go to a football game, a baseball game, a lacrosse game, a marathon. You're supposed to leave all your worries behind you. Now that's changed forever.
Yeah.
You know,
it was the first time I've ever been to the marathon, and I can't tell you how moving and impressive it was to see the wheelchair participants go by, to see we saw at least 4 or 5 blind runners with guides helping them. We saw one guy in a wheelchair that couldn't pull back with his legs. He only could push. He had 2 guides helping him, and he did the entire marathon backwards in a wheelchair. And, you know, and then to see my daughter, we were at the 14-mile mark, come by, it was just so moving and emotional, and ran into a couple other Nantucketers. I know Jimmy Congdon ran it. We saw Jason Sibley Little, Allie McConnell came by. Allie and Kate were both running for Allie for the Travis Roy, and my daughter Kate for the Liver Foundation. And it was just so moving, and then to have it end like that, just sad. And an 8-year-old girl especially, who was one of the people who died, just sad.
He was a boy.
Face off for the Whalers in their offensive half of the field. Got to come up with those ground balls. Olivia Slade on it and comes up with it, looking to dish. Cole Pitts.
Nantucket needs a goal. Let's go, ladies. Step up and get one.
Step a little bit. Now over to Freed on the side. Those 3 seem to be dominating on the offensive half. You got a couple of players behind looking. You know, take a little clock, run the clock a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. Ball's down. Looks like it's going to get turned over. Olivia Slade. I'm not sure what that...
I was just going to ask you, why is it a turnover? It hit the ground, she picked it up. It seemed like an awful quick whistle to me.
Now look at this fast break. If you look at it from our vantage point, it's 4-on-3. Just like that, this one girl wide open. That is not good. It was a 4-on-2, 4-on-3 in a matter of a split second. Lizzie Thayer has it. Fine pass. Got to catch that ball, Sam. That was a perfect pass. She stood there and waited for it. If she'd moved to it, it would have been up near her shoulders. Instead, she waited for the ball, and it was down by her knees, and she missed it. Dartmouth dodged right by 3 players for Nantucket. Matador D out there, Diana P, could have helped out a little bit more. Face dodge, shot, upper right corner. Wow, put that biscuit right in the upper basket there. Nantucket now down 6-7-1 with 8 minutes to go, Dick.
Yeah, the Dartmouth really turns it up there on the offense when they want, and now they're just running the field. And Nantucket, getting a little bit back on their heels, and that's not a good sign for the Whalers today.
Well, you see Dartmouth running back to take the face off, and you see Nantucket sort of stick is dragging, heads are down. It's tough. This fine sponsor we have, Jules?
The Sea Grill restaurant, conveniently located next to Stop and Shop at 45 Sparks Avenue. Give a call 325-5700 or visit theseagrill.com for hours, reservations, and other information. Sea Grill, where all the locals go for great fish and excellent seafood.
Good example of some fine patience. An opportunity sort of presented itself for Dartmouth. Instead of risking it, she pulled it back out, slowed it down, retained possession of the ball instead of taking a wild shot. Dartmouth in firm control of this game, pick out front. Good defense, not bad in there. Olivia bummed out. Boy, I tell you, the coaching staff for Dartmouth screaming at the players. They're up 7-1. Come on, Scott. Good defense, cutter in the middle, shot, score. Just lost track of the player.
16 is, she must have the hat trick. I think she got the last 3 goals.
Yeah, I haven't been keeping track because I'm bummed out about Dartmouth.
We're going to give her the hat trick. She got the natural hat trick there. Bing, bing, bing. 3 in a row there. And
I think that was Hannah Kelsey. Again, it's only her 2nd year playing. I think it was Hannah Kelsey's player. Don't know for sure. But they're getting some valuable experience, Coach, and we're also hearing from a lot of our fine sponsors. So that goal brought to us by
Killen Real Estate at 10 Easy Street. Email ryoung@killenrealestate.com or give a call 508-228-0976 for the office, or get broker Robert Young on his cell at 508-325-1571. Killen Real Estate.
What was that cell number again?
508-325-1571.
Sweet. Go buy a house on Cliff Road.
Chris is always interested in real estate over there.
Go buy a house on Cliff Road. Gino.
You just gotta flip it quick.
Yeah, Gino. How about you? You gonna buy one on Cliff Road?
Yeah. At some point. No, I'd actually rather buy one in Pulpus.
Oh, great stop.
Man,
That was a beautiful quick.
after she saved it.
Yeah, beautiful
Saved
quick
post.
stick. Caught it, shot it, one motion. Did you see that?
Double save there.
Oh no.
Oh, wow.
No.
Oh, another
hit the
save.
post, thank
No,
you.
she got it on her stick. That's.
okay.
Oh my goodness. She had 3 saves in there, 6, 7, and 8 of the game. But ground balls. You got to get those ground balls. Jules, you're back up again. Unfortunately, Nantucket down 9-1.
The voice is getting more time than us today,
It
Chris.
sounds like Jim Nance doing the 18th as Fred Couples is about.
Well,
to do
it's a good thing I did my vocal warm-up beforehand. Otherwise, my voice would be getting awfully stressed here. Pudley says there's nothing better than wings, a beverage, and your favorite sport at Fairgrounds. 15 HD screens to catch all your favorite action. Serving lunch and dinner, kids pizza, full menu available for takeout. Open every single day, year-round. Nantucket's family restaurant, right next to Nantucket's best sports bar. Pudley's Pub and Fairgrounds Restaurant at 27 Fairgrounds Road.
Now, Dick, did he tell you that he's got the best wings on the island? That's what Jules just said.
Bill, yes. Bill has told me that many times, but I'd be remiss if I didn't ask Jules what his morning exercises were on The Voice to get ready for this this event. What do you do? Do you gargle with orange juice or something,
Fine
Jules?
save. Sorry to interrupt.
There's nobody there. Why are the girls not allowed in the zone?
I honest with you, I think it's inexperience in the fact that Dartmouth is just hustling more down in the goal area than there's a good example. There's, they just got to be more aggressive. She fell asleep on defense, unfortunately. Bingo. Yeah, you can't. A good example. Defense immediately turned to offense. Tia just fell asleep for a split second, and a high octane team. Is that right, Jules?
Before Jules reads his fine sponsor, I want him to give me the workup he does for The Voice to get
Let's
ready
hear
for a
him.
big game.
It's about 6:30.
No, I rolled out of bed, let me see, about a half hour before the game started today.
Wow.
The main trick is the things that I avoid, which are pretty easy, as in don't drink like a fish, which tends to interfere with various athletic activities. Don't smoke, that's an easy one. And I pretty much have to avoid caffeine and dairy because both those things affect your vocal cords. Dairy especially, as it makes a mucosal clicking sound with all
Wow.
that extra
This is like-
saliva.
I feel like I'm with Dr. Phil
From the
here. I'm
mucus.
getting a little.
So it's more just what you avoid.
Yes.
And, you know,
Isn't life that way? It's what you avoid.
exactly. What you avoid is the secret.
That's our shooter right there.
Yep, she went the whole way. She was determined. Olivia Slade.
If I can't go home and have an adult beverage and some ice cream, what I got to look forward to
Oh,
here?
you're on the back side there, Dick. You're fading. Now, who do we have down here? We have an Inky M representative, I see.
That's our old buddy's back. Mr. Gee,
You
Well-
are back.
Yeah, I just got back 3 days ago.
Awesome.
back from the, he spent the winter in the south, and now he's back up here in time for Daffodil Weekend.
Now, we know shot, good save up there. We've heard what Jules does for warm up in the morning with the voice. Now, what does Ian do for his writing warm up? You crack knuckles?
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of finger stretching.
Nice. Like, is it an individual finger like that, or is it a whole handful like this?
Yeah, the we're number one finger, right?
Whalers, so obviously we were feeling a little time here, down 10-1 with 5 minutes to go, kind of right on cue for Dartmouth. We anticipated a bit of a one-sided affair, a little wheeling and dealing up front by their stud sophomore, who's already got 2 or 3 goals, looking for some help, slowing it down.
So you mocked me when I took the over on the 16 goals, huh?
Well, we talked about it in the opening, not worth rehashing, but just a really tough spot for the Whalers to be in, vacation week. Got to use your feet. Inexperience in there by Lizzie, who went charging around to stop the player, who just gave a little head fake, and by that time it was too late. And unfortunately, Kate Freed was one-on-one.
Well,
Already has 10 saves, but couldn't stop that one, Dick.
Well, now we got to look at the bench over there for Dartmouth. They're sitting there all bundled up. I think it's time for the bench to come in. Maybe the coaching staff is going to put them in the second half, but I think it's almost time to start funneling them in here now, getting them
Yeah, at 11
into
to,
the game.
11 to 1, and if they don't, Dick, I'm going to send you over there to personally tackle Mr. Scott Richards and say, come on, man, let's take the foot off the pedal. But that goal brought to us by?
Santos Rubbish Removal, we clean up the island. Go Whalers! Also brought to you by Joe Rapacki CPA, small firm, big difference, helping self-employed people on Nantucket with their taxes for over 15 years. Call 228-9090, Joe Rapacki CPA.
Joe Rapacki, I like that. Small firm, big business, is that it? Big difference. Well, that's appropriate since tax time just came, and it's my understanding that Mr. Herman just completed his 2009 return, and he's got some extensions out there.
If you need tax help today on April 16th, you're in trouble. So give Joe a call.
Now, are you speaking from experience? Have you been in
No,
trouble in
no,
the
no.
past?
I know, boy.
Squeaky clean.
I get on top of it. And
Here we go with
if
13
I'm getting
again.
money back. I got
Emily
it mailed
Quinn.
in March.
Oh, Emily Quinn. No goal. Looked like it was a crease violation. Notice she brought her stick up high, showed the stick and the ball up high. If you notice at that point, Kate sort of stood tall, looked up high, and then she shot down low with that pass. That shot. But the goal taken off the board. Still 11-1. 3 minutes to go. Colpitt's
The
right
clock
here.
is running. The ultimate running time would be, Chris, if they just kept the clock going at halftime, you know?
Well, boys, if you get a 12-goal lead in the second half, it's running time. I'd like to see the Whalers look further down the field. Their vision seems to be 5, 8, 10 yards, and they're not looking to the whole field for open players. And if you just have a tunnel vision, it's not that easy to break the ball down further down the field and quicker down the field. There seemed to be a limited vision with their passing. Freed an opportunity behind the net. Again, all right-handed, coming around from behind, moving right to left, Good cut in there by Olivia.
Hey,
There you go.
nice pass.
Good cut
Woo,
in
what a
there.
pretty pass and a pretty
Yep.
goal by the Whalers.
That's one for Freed and one for Olivia Slade. We had a feeling that Colpitts, Freed, and Slade would be the offensive leaders today, and so far they are with the second goal of the afternoon, and that goal brought to us
Put a
by.
little star on that pass and shot.
Yep, an assist.
That goal brought to you by the Enquirer and Mirror, Nantucket's paper since 1821. Visit act.net or call 228-0001. Enquirer and Mirror.
Mentioning the Enquirer and Mirror, we got our crack statistician back over there. Got a nice tan.
Looks good.
Mr. Geddes is back from the south and taking right over here. He just walked right in, and the pencil is moving.
That's a confident man. Good look. You see that? You know, there was a good, fine effort there by Dartmouth. Settled the ball, got the ground ball, found the open player, did not lose possession. Now Dartmouth on offense, going behind, trying to get back into the play there. Hannah Kelsey. Cutter.
Oh,
That was inadvertent. Yeah, I'd give it. They're giving it to Dartmouth. That's inadvertent.
that clock just keeps moving, Dick.
Nice day today.
Just down to about a minute left here in the first half. We'll talk to Bill Doherty. We'll ask him if he can keep the running time going at halftime. You know, just wind it up as the girls go into the locker room and start it.
Good cut in there. Again, good example of the Nantucket player, defensive player, just falling asleep and no help for the goalie there. Two different players for Nantucket, 43, who is Francis Stedman, and number 18, I believe it's right down here, Juliet Lefebvre. Both turned their backs and sprinted upfield, yet the goalie didn't even have possession of the ball. You've got to help each other out. One eye on your man, one eye on your ball.
Here goes
Olivia's
Olivia.
gonna
Come
take
on,
right to the
Olivia.
cooker
Put it
now.
home.
Wide open on the left wing. If she, again, turned her back to Olivia, you can't turn your back. Shot scores.
Beautiful.
Yep, that's her second of the game. If no one's going
Olivia,
to help her,
woo.
take it in. Good job, Olivia. Your second of the game. Sam with the other goal and assist. And an opportunity there to some of the other players, like Diana P. could have helped out, but they just turned their back. So Olivia said, I'm going to take it in, and that led to another fine sponsor.
Go Whalers from Island Lumber at 1 Pulpus Road. Rain or shine, Island Lumber is always on time.
23 seconds to go in the half, Dick. We are now at a 11-3 tilt. 8-goal difference in the first half. Pretty much what we thought. I believe you took the over in this game. So
I took the over with the over on 16. So right now it's right on par. It's 8 for the half.
But, you know, the rich get richer here, Gino. 10 seconds to go. Is Dartmouth going to get one more before halftime? 9.
No.
Doesn't look good. Good hustle in there by the goalie for Nantucket, Freed, and number 1, Shelley Colpitts to get possession of it. They're not going to get an offensive opportunity with just 4 seconds to go in the half, but good hustle anyway. Just running out the clock. And as we go to halftime, maybe we can sneak one more sponsor in, Gino.
Well, we'll start the second half with from sponsors. So at the end of the first half, it's Dartmouth 11, Nantucket 3.